We are back at it. Another construction update. We're here at Melreese Golf Course. It's right behind us. We're gonna walk around, get in the car, whatever we gotta do to try and find these construction vehicles that we hear. We heard something's happening, Ed.
I don't see anything yet, Peter, but it's a pretty big, there's a lot of land to cover. Right now, right behind us is where the stadium should be, right in front of the Sheraton or behind it. Take your pick. So we're gonna go check it out and see if we find something.
Yeah, so we'll turn this camera around and we'll take you for a walk. So here is the Sheraton right there, and right behind, we were looking at the map again, and right behind the Sheraton is where the stadium is gonna be. So here's the Sheraton. Stadium will be right there, which I think we were pretty accurate, Ed, on the last pre-construction video we did.
Yeah, I think where that little lake's probably gonna be filled in or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of land right here that needs to be flattened. So I expected to see some land movers over here. Now we heard there are some, and I think I might see some yellow Caterpillar-y type of vehicles over there near the Melreese Golf Course offices. So we're gonna take a walk over there now, but I had expected to see them over here, starting here first. But let's go take a look.
Over here?
Yes,
Yeah.
where Ed's pointing. Ed, as we were walking by, Ed said, I don't think we're gonna see crap. I see some crap right there. Looks like a hubcap.
Something's growing out of it.
We got some garbage. Yeah, exactly. The hubcap is a bit of a planter now. All right, onward. So here we come across the buildings here. These are the old Melreese buildings that are currently being used by Commissioner Alex de la Portilla. Yep. Did I say that right, Ed?
That's a picture right there.
That's a picture of him right there. So we got a lot of city vehicles in there, a lot of officers in there, and it looks like from what we could see, maybe right behind it potentially are some construction vehicles. We're not sure, but so we're going to continue walking around, see what we could see. But there's definitely a lot of officers that are using this space. Here we go. This is a sign to officially say some construction is starting, because this is a Mas Tech banner here. Jorge Mas and family. I guess it's official that some construction is about to happen at the very least, since they got their banner out.
They sure do.
Ed and I are over here now by the baseball fields and these super cool trees, but on the other side is the Melreese. So this is the other side of that building we were just at with the commissioners are using, and we said we saw a lot of police. You can see over there, the police are currently using it for some sort of training with their police dogs. So they're using this space right now. We were wondering why there are people here on a holiday. This is a Labor Day right now. So they're out there doing some training drills. Still, from this angle, no construction still happening. All right, so still behind the baseball fields, we found, Ed, our very first potentially it is a vehicle that can be used in construction. We're not sure if it has been used in any construction. It may have been here for a long time, but it is a construction type vehicle that we have found right here. The first sign of any kind of construction here at Melreese that we've seen today is that earth moving, hole digging, whatever kind of vehicle. You guys can tell me what it is. I always think of these things when they're yellow, they're a Caterpillar, but that doesn't say Caterpillar on it, so I don't know.
It's a competing brand.
Yeah, Ed, do you know much about construction vehicles, Ed?
Those things they used to, when I was in the war back in the day, they used to construct, use those to construct quick, foxholes. So. Okay,
yeah, so that's definitely something to push dirt or dig.
They're gonna dig something.
We didn't expect to see any workers today for sure, but expected to see some more equipment. So let's continue our walk around. But so far, one vehicle. All right, let's go, Ed. Let's continue this walk. And this is a nice walking path around. A lot of early morning walkers. Ed gonna do a little workout here. You guys show you how you do it. Ed, show them how to do it. That was pathetic.
I'm not what I used to be.
Ed, that was pathetic. I can't do it because I'm injured, but I have a bad back right now. But all right, peeking over the fence, just that vehicle that we just saw was just over there behind these trees. We now see some cones. Some dirt has been pushed. I'm not sure what this is for. This could all be for just starting to create like a path for some of the work vehicles. But here we see a crane sort of thing right there behind the trees. We'll try to get a better shot of it. But again, we see some dirt has been dug a little bit, dirt moved around, and some cones, and we got a bigger piece of machinery. We are moving dirt. Just a guess here, but what me and Ed are thinking is this is some sort of pathway that they are creating to get back to where the stadium will be. Now, we're pretty far away from where the actual stadium will be. This is all going to be park, but this looks like they may be creating some sort of path for the work vehicles to get over to what will be the work site. All right, we've come across another exercise, thing, and Ed, there's planes. There's planes overhead. We're next to an airport. Right over our head. Not even sure how much audio is being picked up, but Ed is working out here. Yeah, it's, that's it?
That's it.
All right. Oh, can you get up now, Ed? Because I know I won't be able to. So you're supposed to be doing some like sit-ups and push-ups and all that kind of stuff.
That was enough.
All right, old man, let's go. All right, as we peer over the fence, we see that larger piece of machinery, and then just to the left of it, we've got another one.
Let me move the foliage for you.
Ed's moving some of the leaves and such. And so I'm not sure what this vehicle is. Ed was calling it a tanker.
Fuel for the other vehicles, I guess.
Maybe fuel for the other vehicles, or I've seen some of these construction type things where they like have a truck that just wets down the ground also, so that it's not kicking up too much dirt as they're working.
And
so
this dirt isn't good dirt.
Right, we know this is contaminated dirt. So the first thing that Inter Miami needs to do is remediate the land, which they had estimated to be a little over $30 million to finish that. So that's the first step here. We're not building right away. We have to spend time to remediate this land. So these vehicles are either, doing one of two things. They're either starting that remediation, or they're probably doing what we think, and that's creating right now at least just a pathway to where the actual work site will be first.
And to think that kids were golfing over this stuff.
Right, it's okay to play golf as a kid, but it's not okay to build. So we trust this arsenic site or whatever with children, but nothing else. It is weird. It is weird. All right, onward. See what else we can find. We come upon another workout, Vita Course 2000.
Oops.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to do, Ed. This is like a gymnast thing. Are you just trying to find a way to lay down and go to sleep?
Yeah, not for me.
All right. So this is actually a nice little walking path they have that's right next to the stadium. This is a city park. Obviously, we see that there's baseball fields and such. And there's a water park around here as well. All right, Ed and I are now standing on a park bench, and it feels like this is about all we could see. We can see over here, this is that, we showed this in our last video, this is that golf building that's been graffitied.
No, that's art.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's art, like you would see in Wynwood area. And, just behind this tree is that tanker kind of thing. There's that bigger digging machinery, and then, down this way over here is where we saw that other piece of machinery. Now this is all pretty far away from where the stadium is going to be, so this is just the beginning stages. They have really a long way to go here to get us a stadium by 2025. I think this might be it, Ed. We might go and take another look from the hotel just to talk about the stadium site again, but these are the vehicles so far. When they say construction is happening, it's 3, maybe 4 vehicles, and that's it so far. Still got a long way to go here to get us a stadium. But if we've learned anything, Ed, it's that when MasTec wants to build something, they can do it fast. They built Drive Pink pretty quick. So once it starts getting moving, it'll really start, steamrolling.
Yeah, and you can check out those videos from the Lockhart area, how quick that thing went up. Check them out in our YouTube channel.
Right. As we peer over the no trespassing, see, we are not trespassing. We are rule followers here on Futbol Miami TV. I was trying to debate, is this concrete pathway here, is that new or old? Don't know. Never played golf here at Melreese, but it's interesting. All right, we're now on this busy road just a little bit further along, and here you can see this entranceway. This is this big gate here. Clearly this gate is being used for the work vehicles to come in, and you see a lot of gravel and such down there. But this is the gate. You got to wonder, is this potentially a gate that could be used at some point for entrance to the stadium? And this is the path we're talking about. They're clearly creating a path for the construction vehicles. Yeah, is that what it is, Ed? You think that water there is to wash off the wheels? I think that's just rain.
Oh, could be.
I think it's just rain. But again, this is an entrance, and we got to start to try to wonder and figure out where entrances will be for the stadium. Because we know the stadium is over by the Sheraton, and the parking is close to the Sheraton, and just to the other side of the stadium is where the parking structures will be. And if I look at some images, and I'll put one up right here, you could see that there's potentially a driving entrance over on that side, which we're going to be coming up on eventually as we just kind of walk around. This is a big walk around. Ed and I are definitely getting our steps in today. It is a long walk. It is a big piece of land that they have. Majority of it's going to be a park, but there's going to be hotels, some offices, and some entertainment type stuff. Maybe some bar or restaurants, that type of stuff. But yeah, so we got to try to figure out eventually where the entrance from these roads will be. That right there is clearly an entrance for the work vehicles. Who knows if eventually it can be turned into an entrance for us, but we shall see. It's going to take a couple of years, but little by little we'll start to unravel this mystery at Miami Freedom Park. Just to give you some wayfinding, we're here next to the entrance to the 953.
That's Lejeune, right?
Lejeune, there's Courtyard Marriott, and then we look over here, there's a fence, there's a little hill I could stand on, and here we're really not seeing anything, just overgrown weeds everywhere. And Ed's telling me this is about as far as we can walk. On this side, we're gonna have to walk all the way back around. There is no way to fully walk around because there's just no sidewalks. So no way to safely walk around. Let's put it that way. No way to safely walk around. So we're going to head back the way we came and try to see what we can see over by the Sheraton, because that's kind of closer to where we parked. I'm trying to show you an airplane. I don't know why, but you're going to see lots of airplanes here at Miami Freedom Park. As we're making our way back around, we came across, now this is the second, but it looks to be a gate of some sort. Looks like this could be potentially another entranceway in for vehicles, construction vehicles. There's a gate over this way as well. We just kind of walked past, but it was like a gate in front of a gate, so it was a little bit unsure what that's for. This one looks like it's definitely, they're gonna swing that open when one of the construction vehicles need to come through, then they can lock it up, keep people out. It's just a little bit more activity there, Ed.
That
just
looks like the main road right there, because they probably come in through where the Melreese offices were, and they'll come in through there because there's extra gates over there, so, you know.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
So we find ourselves on the top of the parking garage, once again, of the Sheraton, overlooking right behind. So according to the imagery, the stadium will go right here. It's literally right behind the Sheraton, or in front, depending on which way you look at it, right? And as we saw, there are no construction vehicles here close to where the stadium will build. Now, I assume they will build the stadium first. So what I think they're doing, Ed, is just building a pathway. And if you look, I mean, like really hard to see, and I don't think you could see it in this video, but way down there, right back there, I could see some of those orange cones that we were pointing out, the beginning of, like, say, a roadway for the construction vehicles to get to the site. So this is where it's going to be. Nothing yet to show.
So what do you think, kids?
We walked pretty much around as much as we can safely where there's sidewalks. Neither Ed and I want to get run over, but you know, we saw what we could see, Ed. We saw what, three, maybe four vehicles pushing some dirt, creating some pathways.
Yeah, Peter thinks there's a waterway. I think it's you know, wash your wheels while you're getting out of the construction area.
I think it's just some rain that fell into a little bit of a ditch.
Drainage. Yeah.
I don't think there's drainage. It's not draining there. It's puddling up.
Lake,
it's puddling up.
Yeah. But yeah, what do you guys think? Leave some comments. Are these guys going too slow? Will Messi get to play in this stadium? Nothing there yet.
I will hand it to the Moss brothers. They could build fast when they really get it rolling. We're in the very early stages. What I really like to see is next time we come out, I want to see more vehicles. I want, even if all we've got is a pathway, I want more people working. More people. At Drive Pink, if you remember, especially in the last 6 months or whatever, they were working 7 days a week. I mean, almost 24 hours a day. There was people out there. That needs to happen here.
Make it snappy. We want our stadium. We want Messi to play there.
Yeah, the Moss brothers need to pay for some overtime to get this thing started. But it started. It's the early stages, just the beginning, but at least they started. So 2025.
Tough.
It's going to be tough, but we'll check back with you again in another construction video in the very near future. Everybody, thanks so much for watching. You know what to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure to tune in every Sunday night to our live videos, and then every Monday night to our live Spanish
Español
videos. So, all right, everybody, thanks so much. See ya.